MMA movies are usually a combination of bad acting,
This is the last face you'll ever see.
bad action, and bad everything.
Don't do that! You're not like that!
This is a list of MMA movies that either sucked ass or were kind of alright.
These are some of the best and worst MMA movies.
Supreme Champion was released in 2010 and currently has a 3.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Nice Google search, buddy.
The film went straight to DVD and starred UFC Hall of Famer Stephan Bonnar.
Jenny!
You rotten son of a bitch!
The story is fairly simple. Bonnar, who plays an MMA champion, must save his ex-girlfriend from an evil billionaire.
Now what the hell do you want to let her go?
You fight for me in my arena, and Jenny's cash debt goes away.
Then she could leave.
Yes.
Deal.
Wonderful.
Along the way, he must compete in an underground fighting ring against a variety of opponents.
Please tell me, maybe a little massage, a hot tub for two?
I give you dragon stick massage. What?
Hello?
These nuts. Got him!
Thanks, brother.
While completely ridiculous, some of the fight scenes look to be inspired from real MMA fights.
Take away the lead. Oh, look at this!
Supreme Champion doesn't feel the need to distract the audience with complicated dialogue or stories. Instead, these scenes are replaced with naked women.
The hell?
Hi!
Look at that side boob. Check out this side boob. How about that side boob? That turn you on? Well, it shouldn't, 'cause that's my side boob.
We know MMA fighters can't act, but even UFC veteran Oleg Taktarov, who has been in countless films, can't even keep a straight face during his only scene in the movie.
I'll never possess
Honor.
honor.
Gilbert Melendez also plays a small role as victim of the mystical Dim Mak.
Oh, good old Dim Mak.
What the hell are you doing?
You should be doing. Why are you kissing me? Man, I ain't like that.
To break it down into pros and cons, it features both of Stephan Bonnar's buttocks, has valuable life lessons,
Better to be a giver than a receiver.
breasts, many, many breasts.
You wanna be my lollipop tonight?
It has unrealistic fight scenes, questionable acting talent,
I didn't forget you saved my life. Debt paid.
Scared the shit out of me.
I never really thanked you.
exploitation of women,
Anything and anyone is yours while you stay here.
Does that include you?
If you wish.
painted eyebrows, and lots of teeth. Overall, the movie kinda blew, but can be enjoyable if watched as a parody of MMA movies with no real expectation of quality. It can currently be found on Amazon brand new for less than $2.
Hello?
Cause some came in the mail today. These nuts.
Thanks.
Got him! Got him!
Bloodsport is a cult classic starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. It tells the supposed true story of Frank Dukes, as he became the first Westerner to win the Kumite, a tournament pitting style against style much like the first UFC. Unfortunately, the real story of Frank Dukes has about as much credibility as a Dana White quote.
When are we gonna see women in the UFC, man?
Never.
Duck's Kumite trophy was purchased from a trophy store down the street from his house, but despite the overwhelming evidence of his story being false, the movie itself is actually good, aside from the acting.
You're not gonna call the cops?
Not if we make a deal.
What kind of a deal?
The film's strong point are the fight scenes. The tournament clashes a variety of fighting styles, from karate, Muay Thai, ninjutsu, and this moderately racist one. There's no need to wonder what decade the movie is from. Just listen to the soundtrack and you'll know instantly. It was Van Damme's breakout role and currently has a 6.8 on IMDb.
Nice.
Quoting former UFC champion Randy Couture, No Rules was a straight-to-DVD thing in which he played one of the lead villains.
You just made a big mistake.
The Thing was filmed in 2005 and starred Tom Sizemore, Pamela Anderson, and several popular MMA fighters. Unfortunately, the film had trouble getting released, making it virtually impossible to find. The only real evidence it existed are 2 clips hosted on Dailymotion, displaying an almost comical level of acting.
You just made your last mistake. You will die.
The Thing is about a man seeking revenge against the people who murdered his family.
And what was yours is now mine.
It also features one of the least intimidating main characters ever.
This is the last face you'll ever see.
The soundtrack is composed mostly of metal, rock, and other custom tracks specially designed to aid you in going deaf. Interesting point. No Rules is currently being used as cinematic aversion therapy in many institutions overseas.
I've learned my lesson, sir. I see now what I've never seen before. I'm cured. Praise God. This is for your own good.
Randy Couture used his role as a vehicle to Hollywood stardom, appearing in such movies as The Expendables, The Scorpion King, and Stretch. The Thing currently has a 6.8 on IMDb, the same score as Captain America: The First Avenger, and only slightly lower than Vanilla Sky. Warrior is an overly dramatic 2011 film starring Tom Hardy, Nick Nolte, and this guy. The movie plays out more like a soap opera than your typical MMA film.
I never even got the chance to say goodbye to my own mother.
Warrior takes you into a world of alcoholism, depression, domestic violence, and terminal illness, with an MMA plot shoehorned in for good measure.
I thought we agreed that we weren't going to raise our children in a family where their father gets beat up for a living.
The fight scenes are only slightly more realistic than Supreme Champion. There still is no single great MMA movie, aside from No Rules, but Warrior comes close.
I love you. I love you, Sonny.
If your remote has a fast-forward button, you'll probably find this movie enjoyable.
Are we done running in French?
The UFC has only allowed their brand to be featured in one movie ever. The movie they chose?
I'm so sorry.
Here Comes the Boom is a 2012 comedy starring Kevin James. A good-hearted biology teacher must save the school's music program by earning enough money through fighting in MMA.
I've got 60 kids with dented instruments.
Marty, what's your point?
Music helps the kids with
the kids don't raise money. This is about a budget.
Well, I know how important.
You don't know. Take a seat.
The film itself, as well as Kevin James, lack any entertaining attributes.
You shut up.
You shut up.
I said you showed up.
Although former UFC champion Bas Rutten more than makes up for it.
And up, and knee, and up. Grab him and head.
but knee to the face, and throw him back, stop.
The movie is fairly cookie cutter, with all the standard cliche stories.
We had a date?
No, we didn't. You asked me and I said, no, not a chance.
Kiss? More kiss? Nothing? No. I think this equals dinner at my house on Friday.
No, I don't think so. You won!
Are you ready to kiss me now?
I am.
The fight scenes are intentionally cartoonish, with some scenes being inspired from real-life MMA fights.
Dan, I told you, he'd pick him up and slam him to the ground!
In the end, the music program is saved, he gets the girl, and we all die a little inside.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.